So we're going to Las Vegas for No-Gi Worlds. Super exciting. You know, we've been super busy, to be honest. So it's like I haven't really gotten a chance to dive into the brackets and everything. I know I was just taking a little peeky poo, and there's definitely some cool stuff going on. Like I saw Elijah Dorsey and Tariq Hopstock are going to be fighting first round in the middleweight bracket. So that's super sick. Cole Abate coming, you know, just won No-Gi Pans, his first major at black belt, and now he's going to be coming for that No-Gi World Championship. Anything else? I know you've kind of wrote a little article. Anything stand out going down at No-Gi Worlds?
Sure, there's a lot of awesome stuff going on at No-Gi Worlds. Every year, you know, we're seeing, like 18, 19 black belt world champions. That's always going to invite a certain level of rigor. There's a lot of people who are just on WNO who are going to be making their way to this card, which I think is really cool. You mentioned Fabiuri. Daniel Sadler is also in that bracket. That's a really fun bracket. Natan Chuang, Hobinho is in there. Pierre Leclerc is in there. Really good one. Cole Abate is going to be back in the mix. He could end up rematching with Julian Espinosa, who he fought at No-Gi Pans and was just on there. Gabby Pisania is in the mix for her No-Gi debut, which is really, really exciting. It's going to be an awesome tournament up and down. This one always brings a lot of great stuff. Somebody I'm actually watching, I think is really interesting because he bumped up to super heavyweight for this one. Elder Cruz. I think Elder, I'm trying to start to look around who are the guys who I feel like could have maybe potentially a double gold run.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I feel like Elder is high on my list for guys who I'm looking at. He came here, he won the heavyweight bracket last year. This year he's moving up. To me, that means maybe he's looking forward to this being kind of
Well, I saw that he's got a pretty tough first round matchup there against Adam Bradley.
100%.
You know, that was a first in that. It was a super heavyweight division.
Yep.
Super heavyweight division didn't look super stacked, but it looked like Adam and Elder
ended up that way.
Got matched first round.
And
so
Zaruski also floating somewhere in that division.
Okay, Zaruski's yeah, I was gonna ask. So you got Roosevelt
bracket right here if you want to.
Thank God, because I've been going off the top of my head and it is difficult.
Good for you though. You've got the.
Can you put this one on the big screen for us also, Nikki? It's hard to see.
This is super heavyweight.
Super heavyweight, yeah, we got.
Okay, yeah, you got Zaruski
down here in the bottom right.
You know, Zaruski's making a play. He's going to be there.
Polish
late.
Punisher in the mix. I think that is a really, really interesting over here.
Oh dang, Marcin Mascialovic. That's a sick one. That's a cool one to have in there.
And he has a really good path to the semifinal at least as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Provo though on that side also. Honestly, you said this one might not be so stacked. This is a super stacked bracket.
All right, you're right. Elliot Kelly.
Well, any bracket, there's a lot of good stuff to appreciate, man.
Trovo. No, you're right. You're right.
Junie going to be in the mix. I'm really always excited to watch Junie. Him and Isaac Cordova, I thought, had a really good fight at the No-Gi Pan finals. Just up and down the list. You pull any division and you're going to be able to grab so many awesome guys.
Yo, Nikki.
Pull up Cole's bracket at Feather. Let's see what Feather's looking like.
While he's pulling that up, Nikki, how do you say Marcin Mascialovic's name? Nikki's Polish. Give us the correct pronunciation for that one.
Where is it?
Marcin Mascialovic is what it looks like.
Machulovic.
I don't know. It looks like we already clicked off. Sorry. One day we'll learn it.
But no, he's great. Yeah, I feel like he had some good matches. What was it on the PGF there just recently?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And so I like. I definitely want to see more of that dude for sure. He had a tough first round of match at ADCC where he fought Marigali, but. Let's go Cole Abate
in the mix. I think this might be the weekend where Cole Abate picks up his first black belt world championship. This is
Gabriel Souza.
I know.
Waiting right there in the quarters. Though.
Where? Oh yeah.
Gabriel Batista de Souza.
There you go. So that's going to be one of the best Friday fights. That is going to be a Friday fight. This is going to be a Friday, Saturday. Black belts are going, and that could be the final, right? That might be the two best guys in the bracket right there. Of course, we talked about Julian also waiting, but awesome little Marco Mendez. Scroll up a little bit. Let's see who's on the top side as well.
Julian Espinoza.
Sam McNally, ADCC veteran, Cam Malott. Khalil Nascimento's ranked. A lot of really tough guys in this bracket.
And so Roberto obviously is the reigning No-Gi World absolute champion, and he will not be there this week. So yeah,
can you pull up ultra heavyweight so we can kind of see who might have a good shot here for?
So we will get a new absolute champion here. You know, Roosevelt, of course, was in the final of last year's. He'll try, of course, be trying to kind of right that wrong. Ooh, Heki Jusla is back.
Whoa, let's go.
Ike back.
John Hansen.
John Hansen.
Devontae going to, after winning No-Gi Pans absolute, didn't end up doing his weight class. but is as sharp and as motivated as ever. Devontae Johnson. I think he's got a great opportunity this weekend to be able to come in here, stamp himself. He's had a great success at No-Gi Worlds throughout the years. I think this could also end up being his year.
This is a pretty crazy bracket as well. Like when you start looking at all these names, Kevin Burbridge, Anderson Kawan, he's trains with Gabby Pisania at City of God versus Devontae first, John Hansen.
Lucas Montalvo won No-Gi Pants.
You guys just went and saw Devontae not too long ago. Like he's in ultra heavy right now. Like is he just looking huge?
So big.
Enormous.
Huge, really?
Unreal. It's crazy.
Wow.
He looks, ginormous. But yeah, Helton Jr. also in that, Helton Jose. I don't know which one he prefers.
I think Helton Jr. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I think it is
There you
Helton Jr.
Yeah.
So these are some of the names that, could be in the mix for that double gold absolute as well. It usually comes from those bigger guys, of course.
And Cole just coming back from Asia or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Too. So he's Singapore. Okay, so he's staying busy. Hopefully, we
sure.
see him out there.
Yeah, shout out Dante, Cole, Maisa Bastos, all went out and got dub skis on one championship on that card this week. So
also
shout out them.
Also, Hanato Kanuto and Mikey Musameshi picked up some wins. So definitely, tons of jiu-jitsu out there.
For sure. Click adult purple super heavy. Is Pixley in this or not?
There's a lot of guys who were just competing last week as well as at Yep.
There he is. Michael Keith Pixley.
Michael Keith Pixley. He could end up honestly facing, I know the seeds they work out with IBJJF. Brandon George of Fight Sport is very, very tough. And Blake Brown, also of Pedigo. To me, those are two of the names that just real early stick out as guys that Pixley could end up facing in the finals. And I'm going to guess that he's going to try to snap him down in front, headlock him.
Yeah.
If I had to make an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Just going to try to bully him.
All right. Well, that's a little.
No, I was just gonna say, crazy event. Obviously, bunch of big names, bunch of good names. Kind of the last event of the year, really. For kind of big jiu-jitsu, I think, right?
For sure. Jacob Couch in the mix too. He's actually got a really fun Friday fight against Lucas Lira potentially, as well.
That should be a big one.
I think it's Couch versus Yadamarco. Sean Yadamarco has been on Who's Number One before as well. First round, and then the winner of that gets Lucas.
So tons of matches, tons of people to watch. Of course, sometimes is a little hard to follow along in the moment. Of course, at No-Gi Worlds, but keep an eye on our social channels. And then next week we'll come back and do a recap and show you all the cool moves and everything like that. If you just want the highlights, come back next week on Monday and we'll break down all the cool flying arm bars and all the cool heel hooks that Couch hit and stuff like that. So
all the what have yous and whatnots.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do you guys think we see someone at least try, like a real try, at a closed guard smother?
No.
Getting a no?
I assume we see like 2 or 3 of them.
At least. Think we're
at black belt or
just around, we just maybe we're not out there looking for him, but even at black belt, just somebody is down whatever in closed guard for the final minute.
If you hit,
I'm gonna throw out a closed guard.
If you hit us a closed guard smother choke, definitely let us know.
Yeah, 100%.
It's hard to follow every piece of action at No-Gi Worlds, but let us know and we will play the shit out of it.